so listen, I'll be about 20 minutes, okay?
All right, but don't forget I'm taking the cab out, so the sooner you get back, the more money we make.
Right, see you later.
See ya.
All right, Frank.
Hello, Mick.
You're out on a run.
I'm just going to pick Sammy and the baby up.
Oh, right, listen, how are they?
Oh, great, you know. The little one, Louise Francis, after me, like.
Of course.
Getting stronger every day.
Oh, nice one. So Sammy and Owen, they'll be getting a few sleepless nights, eh? Getting up to make the bottle and that.
Well, she's feeding herself, you know.
Oh, of course, yeah. I mean, there's nothing better than the old, well, they feed it themselves, you know.
Yeah. Better get down there, pick them up.
All right, mate. Oh, listen, that woman you stole off me, how's she doing?
I'll behave, Mick.
See you later. All right, Max.
Hello.
How's things?
Oh, busy, fortunately. How's the campaign going?
Oh, it's going very well. Got some national press interest now, you know. Had a bloke around yesterday. Wants to do an article about the fight to reopen the school.
Well, I don't want to dampen your spirits, but my experience with planners is they don't want to go back on a decision, possible face, you know.
Well, I think they may have to go back on this one. See, we're all keeping our kids off school till we see some sort of compromise.
Keeping the kids off school.
Oh, yeah. We'll see what they think about that, eh? See you, Max.
Yeah.
Oh, listen, mate. Tell Margaret she can bring Thomas over to our place again if she likes.
Over when?
No, over to our place. If she has to go out. I mean, there was no problem yesterday, so anytime, yeah. See ya.
Thanks.
Morning.
All right.
I wonder if I could have a quick word.
Yeah, better make it quick, though. Ellis will be on me back.
Oh, yes, well, it won't take long. Well, it's a bit awkward, really. It's just that... Well, Barbara came home in rather a state last night.
Oh, nothing to do with me. I didn't see her last night.
No, but that journalist you sent round did.
Oh, no, I didn't send him round. That was Julia Brogan, your next-door neighbour.
Well, how did she get involved?
Just by poking that in.
Okay. That journalist, you know, he did get rather aggressive about...
Hang on a minute, John. You know, I didn't mention anything about your wife. I could have done, but I didn't.
Oh, good. She's only doing her job after all.
John, listen. Whatever the journalist said to your wife hasn't got anything to do with me. Now, if she upsets her, then you should complain to the paper. But I'm in a situation here with my kids.
Yes, I understand that.
But you don't, though, do you? Neither you or your wife. I mean, you can just treat this as some sort of hiccup in your wife's daily routine. It's all right for you.
What do you mean it's all right for me?
Well, this situation. It doesn't really affect you, does it? Well, your kids are all grown up now. You've got no investments in the fight. But I have. And I've got an investment in this community. You know, my kids don't go to the seniors. But if that school was under threat of closure, I'd still be out there with my banners. John, all I've ever asked for people around here, and from your wife in particular, was some support. But like most people in this day and age, they don't want to know, unless it affects them personally. You know, I'm all right, Jack.
I've told you, haven't I, eh? There's only 3 children allowed in that shop at any time. So when them 3 have made their purchases, then you can make yours. Hey. Are you deaf or something? Because if you are, read the sign. Hey. Where the hell's my no Farnham sign gone?
There's an explanation.
Yeah, but Dee Dee took it down, didn't she?
No, actually, it was me.
You? Has Maxie Farnham been in it?
No, but Margaret was here.
Ah, yeah, but I mean, that's different. She's with you, isn't she?
Look, Ron, I don't know why you bother.
I'll tell you why I bother, Derek, because of things like that unruliness.
Maxim and Patricia aren't unruly.
But Farnham's always so smug, isn't he? He's always so cocky and confident.
Well, maybe it's because you're so similar. That's why you don't get on.
Similar? Me and Farnham? Hey, listen, I would sooner be called similar to Danny LaRue than Maxie Farnham. Mind you.
Look, I just think that some things, they aren't worth getting heated about.
Oh, no. You mean like, you winding Dee Dee up about taking Margaret to church?
Is that what she said?
No, but you gotta admit that that's what it looked like. I mean, she's really upset about it.
I know. I didn't mean to upset her. It was just that Margaret decided of her own accord to come to church.
Oh, don't tell me you want a gross of custard creams, a kilo of coffee and a pair of earplugs.
Nah, half a dozen eggs will do me, mate.
You're not looking too happy there, my son.
Nah, I'm all right. I've just had a few words with someone over something.
Aye. That'll either be a woman or the taxman.
It's worse than that.
Must be Maxie Farnham, then.
Nah. ASC's off the ban list. You two kiss and make up?
No chance. That was the work of some do-gooder, that was, Michael. You know the type. Snitch on you if you let off in a crowd.
I was merely doing my bit for community relations.
Hey, it's a pity there weren't a few more like you.
I think we're getting good backing off the community over this protest.
Well, I was. I suppose I still am. I don't know, it's just like, it's only the first few days and they're already falling on stony ground.
Falling on stony ground, see? Hey? I employ an ex-priest, what happens? All my customers start going biblical on me.
I'm still getting some support, though. And Angie Lambert's sticking to her gun, so that's something.
Oh, that's good. Well, if there's anything I can do.
Cheers, mate. I better be going. I'll have Ellis on me back. See you later.
Go in peace, my son.
Hiya.
Hiya.
Where's Leo and Gemma?
Having a lie-in. Bit of late night last night.
Oh, so where's the mothers and kids?
Probably all doing their weekend shopping.
Oh, is Mick disappointed?
I think he's gutted, but you know Mick. Keeps smiling.
Yeah. I think he's fighting a losing battle myself. You don't beat these council decisions that easily.
Yeah, but there's no point saying that to Mick. He's too stubborn.
Yeah. It's all for the kids, isn't it?
Have you thought about how your fiance's going to feel about your little problem?
I've thought of nothing else.
You should tell him. I've just seen him across the way. I've seen him here playing with the kids. You can tell he's one of those sops that will just drool all over the side of a cooing child.
It's a hard thing to tell someone, especially someone you love.
Well, then the sooner the better. The longer you leave it, the more he's going to think you've trapped him into a relationship he might have avoided.
All right, Frank. All right, mate. Hey, nice one, Sammy. Good today. You doing okay?
Right then, where is she?
Had to leave the baby there.
Is she still poorly?
Played so.
All right, I didn't realise. I thought you brought the little one home with you.
I should be all right. Come on, let's get you inside. See ya.
Bye.
I wonder what's wrong.
I hope she's all right.
Must be disappointing not being able to bring your baby home.
Yeah. Listen to you getting all broody.
Yeah, well, I love kids, don't I? Especially on toast.
Hey, Simba.
Right, I'm off anyway. Ciao.
Yeah, ta-ra, Mark.
I don't know how to put this, but I think you need to have a chinwag with Marcia.
Why, what's up?
Just ask her.
Fancy a bit of toast or something, Sam?
No, Tom. I want to start dieting this week.
The midwife did say you got to eat loads, didn't she? If you're going to do that expressing the milk business, and I'll take it down the Aussie for you.
I know, but I don't know whether I'm going to start breastfeeding. It's not easy for me, you know.
Well, I'll do whatever you want. But he did say it's best for the baby, didn't he?
Yeah, well, that's easier said than done.
Well, like I say, I'll do whatever you want.
Well, that's the point, isn't it? I mean, you give me more support than Ellen does.
Sammy's got a lot on his mind. Now, things will settle down now that you got some cash coming in.
Well, I hope so. I mean, he's hardly visited me. I mean, I have to tell him to look at the baby sometimes, and he keeps calling Louise it.
All blokes do that at first.
Yeah, but if he'd been there at the birth, I mean, he might have felt more in with everything.
Sam, I think you're making a mountain out of a molehill. I think your hormones are up to shoot.
Dad, I wanted him to be there, and he wasn't.
And he would have been there. Only he was out, trying to earn a crust for his wife and baby.
Do you really think he would have wanted to be there when the baby was born?
Sammy, I know he wants to be there. Look, I had a natter with him, and he was gutted. Now, you put all this behind you, otherwise it might come between you.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
We need to talk.
Uh-oh. Do you have a problem here?
I don't know. Depends.
On?
How you react. What your dreams are.
My dreams all revolve around you, you know that, Mass.
It's now. Things could change in the next few minutes.
Is it Alice?
No.
Then what?
Look, I know how much we mean to each other. Being together. And I love you so much. But if you want what most people expect from a marriage, then I'm probably the wrong person.
What is it?
We've been so happy together. Now I'm going to spoil it all. I can't have kids.
can't have kids.
I know it's stupid. I should have said something as soon as we started getting serious. But I just got swept away with the romance. Real romance. Not just going out with a fella, but being with someone who really loved me.
Listen, I've got a few things to sort out. I'll have to be on my own while I take this in. See you later.
Afternoon. May I?
What's up?
Oh, just routine. Mr. Grant not around?
I was going to ask you if you knew where he was.
So you haven't seen him then?
Last time I saw him was in the police station.
Just a chance meeting, eh?
What's this about?
If Mr. Grant hadn't turned up when he did, you'd be going down for murder now. You realise that, don't you? In fact, Mr. Grant helped you get off. And me? I wasted a lot of my time.
I never said I murdered him. You all assumed I had.
But you could have told us that he wasn't dead.
I could have told you a lot of things, but I didn't.
So what's it all about? Barry said you simply fell out.
Yeah, like little kids, we had a friendly fight.
With guns. And real blood.
He fell over.
Don't get smart, Sullivan. You're heading for a charge of wasting police time, and that's never taken lightly.
See you then. Hello.
Hiya.
All right.
I brought you some butties for your dinner. Ham and
Oh,
cheese.
lovely. Yeah, sure. You know, I still can't get used to working in the shop.
Oh, Tar. You know, I reckon once you put your mind to it, you'll get a job easy.
Yeah. You know, he's doing a roaring trade next door.
Yeah, I might have a look in there after. Listen, I've been thinking, I was talking to Patricia, and maybe it'd be nice if we could go away together.
Away?
Yeah, you know, after what happened last week.
What? Me being found in your bedroom? What did Max say?
I think he was more embarrassed than we were.
I bet he wasn't.
Anyway, Patricia was, like, really understanding about it. She said she thinks it'd be a good idea if we had a little break away together.
Yeah.
Aye, old fella, what's all this then? You don't get a lunch hour when you're waiting for me, you know.
I've only been out 2 minutes. I'll be back in another 3, boss.
Oh, yeah. So who's minding the fort then?
Mike volunteered.
Oh, not our Michael. Maxie Farnham, innit?
It sure is. Wave to Daddy Thomas. Yeah.
Listen, you know what was going on behind there? Right. 5 minutes, old fella.
OK, boss. So, where do you fancy going on this break?
I was hoping you'd come up with somewhere.
Me? I only know Rome and Lourdes.
Seaside?
Well, it can't be too expensive. I've got very little money.
Well, I'm going to draw some money out of my savings account, so that'll help. And, well, if we went by coach, that'd keep the cost down.
Great. Hey, I've got a better idea. Why don't we hitch?
Oh, do you think it's safe?
Stick with me.
I've never hitched before.
Well, neither have I, but I've always fancied it, you know.
Just you and me on the open road.
Yeah, we'll get a map out and get a few brochures and decide where we want to go.
Yeah. Might be a bit risky, though, just turning up and hoping they've got spare rooms.
Well, I was hoping you'd consider us being together.
I wouldn't want it any other way.
The point is, even if I disregard the fact that you wasted police time, neither yours nor Mr. Grant's explanations are truly satisfactory.
It was a little disagreement.
Well, Mr. Grant explained to me that he'd gone away because it was a big disagreement, and I'm more inclined to believe him.
Can't do nothing about that, can I?
No. Perhaps not.
All right, it was big.
How big?
Big enough to make you want to kill him. Because you nearly did that, didn't you, Terry? Come on, you can tell me. Whatever he did was bad, wasn't it? It was very bad. Personal. Very personal. Just take your time. You've nothing to be afraid of. Go on. Something to do with your wife, isn't it?
Barry,
Go on.
you've got my statements.
Well, I'll tell you something, Mr. Sullivan, shall I? I'm a very unhappy man. For the record, you're going to be charged with illegal possession of a firearm. Off the record, I have a little buzz in the back of my head that tells me that all this isn't just quite right. I was never happy with Graham Curtis going down for the murder of your wife and child, but now I feel I've been taken for a ride. I have a long memory, Sullivan. And one day, all this will fall in place, and when it does, I'll be back.
Thanks. That big CID fella's going to see Terry Sullivan again.
You know, it's still beyond me, all this. A man is found in my garden with a shotgun. His friend's missing.
Oh, he's not anymore. That's why I've let Terry go.
Oh, but where's Barry now, though? I thought you and him were...
Look, I'd better get going. Thanks.
Yeah, ta-da. See? You can tell she's hiding something, can't you?
What, you think she's got something to do with it?
Don't know. Aye. Is that Maxie Farnham over there again?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I'd love to know what's going on over there.
Why don't you ask him?
What, lose face? No chance.
Well, I better be off.
Yeah, and me. Come on, Michael. Get your bum into gear.
Me?
Yeah, you. You can help me down the wholesalers.
No, I've got things to do.
You've been hanging around here all day.
Yeah, and I'm just on my way out.
So what you plan on doing for the rest of the summer, like?
Well, this and that, you know.
Well, can't you do this and that here with me in the shop? I'll pay you a proper wage.
No, Dad, it's not going to work. Only one of us can be the leader of the pack. I'm both too stubborn.
Yeah, well, you're just going to learn how to take a back seat then, aren't you, eh? Look, Michael, I need the help. Jackie Corkill's still got another week of her holidays to go, so I need somebody else. I mean, Derek isn't going to be around all the time, are you? No. And with the state of Corkill's dump next door, somebody around here is going to run the business properly.
What's wrong with Jimmy's shop?
What's wrong with it? Have you seen the state of it? Lowering the whole tone of the place, you should never have been allowed to open up.
Hey, hi, Dad. Changed your tune, haven't you? What happened to my dad, the working class hero? Hey, it wasn't so long ago you were getting all kinds of stick for the Moby and all the junk outside ours.
Where does he get these ideas from? Must be that college you're going to.
Dad, face it, you've become middle class, whether you like it or not.
How did we get into this? Listen, we were talking about you getting a job for the holidays, right? Because you are skint. Now, we're letting you use the house as a hotel, and me, Muggins, like, I'm helping you pay off your debts. So listen, Michael, either you get your own summer job, or you come here and work in the shop with me, and I'll give you 1 week to make up your mind. But just think on this. No job means no help of your middle-class daddy with your debts. Comprende?
Hello? Mick? It's for you.
Cheers, Max. Hello?
All right, boss, how's it... What are you talking about? Dave, you've got it all wrong there, mate. I can explain. Dave, look, just give us a chance, will you? Hold on a minute, Dave. Dave, hold on!
What is it?
I don't want to talk about it, Mars.
Hello. Listen, did Patricia mention to you about her idea of me and Derek having a breakaway together?
Vaguely recall it.
Oh, good, because we were thinking of going next week.
Next week? I'm not saying no, but I'm not saying yes.
Why?
Because all this business is getting a bit much.
Max, I did say I was sorry for last week.
I'm not on about last week, although I won't forget that in a hurry. I'm talking about you neglecting your duties.
What are you talking about?
Well, I would be very happy if you didn't dump Thomas at Mick Johnson's house, and especially when he's conducting some sort of political campaign from there.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. It was only for an hour while I went to church.
Church? With Derek. Now that the crisis is over, we would very much like you to be working the way that you were before.
I'm doing my best.
Good. It should be easier now that you're both a normal couple.
Normal?
I don't want to push you. Or maybe you and Derek would like to start thinking about finding your own place. Well, you could still work here under the terms of your normal employment. Well, think about it. That'd be best for everyone.
Hey, Mick. Hey, the campaign mightn't be working, but Alice is.
What about me?
What's the matter? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Oh, you screwed me up a good start this time.
I've just been out grafting for you.
Mick, what's up?
Here's what's up. You know, I've been struggling here, trying to hold things together, trying to do the right thing.
Oh, is this going to be the full lecture?
Are you stupid or something? I had a phone call off the bus before, giving me a dressing down for picking up a fare outside the boundary. And I knew that it was you that was driving and not me. I told you, didn't I, not to go outside the area.
Oh, no.
There's bloody worse to come. Muggins here has been made the scapegoat. So I haven't got a job. I've been given a sack. And everything that I slaved for, the kids, the house, everything, could all be lost because of you.
Oh, Mick, I'm sorry.
Sorry. Sorry. I don't really can say that you're sorry. This is Liverpool, for God's sake. It's hard enough we try to get jobs as it is. Now I've got nothing.